This is just a quick tutorial to show you how to use a program called Voicemeeter, which will allow you to record loops from Traktor directly into Cubase without having to use two sound cards or physical audio cables. As you can see here, this is just my microphone, so ignore channel 1. On the Voicemeeter VAIO, you've got A and B set up, as you can see there, so everything else can be left as is. Just minimize that. In Traktor itself, you go to Preferences. The audio setup should be Voicemeeter Virtual ASIO. Output should be set to external, and whatever decks are being used should be going into 3 and 4, because they're going into the input of Cubase. Now when you look at Cubase, I've already got something playing here which has already been imported, and that will play back on its own, as you can see. But the device setups, this one, VST Audio Systems, has to be Voicemeeter Virtual ASIO. And if you go into the connections, connections for the input will have to be 3 and 4, because 3 and 4 is what's coming back from the preferences output routing in Traktor. And the outputs should be 1 and 2, because that's what's coming back out of your speakers. So with that set up, I can either play this in Cubase or mute it, go to this track here, put that into record ready, and start a loop in Traktor. And if I go back to Cubase, you can see it's got input there, and if it's got input, it means I can just press the record button and it will just keep recording until I stop it. Okay, I've now stopped it, so I'll stop it in Traktor. So now what I can do is normalize it, and because I've set the same tempo up here, 136, as I have in Traktor, I'm getting 2 loops of the same tempo. So all I need to really do is find the beginning of the bass drum of one of these loops. Let me just have a look. Snap it to there. And if I play it with the other loop now, as you can see, it's going to be perfectly in time. Well, I hope so. Right, okay, so that's how that's done.